Hey, it's PaulYall. Let's talk a little bit about COVID-19 or the coronavirus. The world's gone a little bit panicky, especially here in America. The world's definitely gone panicky. And I think it's time to slow down a little bit and stop being so panicky. Take a breath and realize that this can only get worse if we, the people, make it worse. We also, the people, have the opportunity to slow it down and keep it under control. But we, the people, have to understand what we have to do in order to make that a reality. So I'm going to give you 5 things that hurt yourself and others around you. I'm going to give you 5 things that help yourself and others around you. And I'm also going to put 5 links to educate yourself on the coronavirus and on things I'm talking about today in the description. I'm not going to go into detail about those links. Check them out for yourself. Educate yourself on what I'm talking about here and understand what you need to do in order to help contain the coronavirus. You can play a role just as well as I can. And if we all stop doing what we're doing right now, it won't get worse and it will get better. So first off, let's start with the hurtful things. Panic. Don't panic. Panic is literally the worst thing you can do at this point in time. Panic is the enemy of reason. And you're not thinking, you're not doing anything, you're just reacting. Like someone buying a bunch of toilet paper and you're like, why is this person buying toilet paper? I need to buy toilet paper. Let me go out and buy some toilet paper. Let me go to 15 different stores so I can buy some toilet paper because this one person has toilet paper. Stop. Why? Is there a toilet paper shortage? No. Is there anything that's going to hurt toilet paper manufacturers? No. Are we going to run out of trees anytime soon? No. Why are we buying toilet paper in droves? Because people are panicking. Stop. Next, selfishness. What I mean by selfishness is when a man goes out to 3 different counties and buys up all of the hand sanitizer and masks, hoards them for himself, and then tries to sell them on Amazon and eBay for a profit. Those are things that hospitals need. People have been buying masks and have been buying hand sanitizer and these cleaning products, and hospitals can't get them. The people that actually need them can't get them because people who don't need them are buying them like crazy. And that's a big problem. That's a huge problem because now we're putting the people who we need to help us at more risk to getting the virus than before. How does that help anybody? It doesn't. It makes it worse because these fools are out there buying up all this stuff, hoarding it for themselves, being ridiculously selfish, not thinking about anybody else but themselves, which, of course, is the definition of selfishness. I just want to make sure that emphasis is there. But you've got to understand that those things, you don't need those things. You need, if you want to get a mask, get a mask for yourself, get one for your family members. That's all you need. You don't need more than that. Just get a mask if you need it. It doesn't help you that much, but get one anyway. Hand sanitizer. If you're clean on the inside of your house, you don't really need it outside of your house or inside of your house. You go outside, okay, sure. But you don't need 17,000 bottles. You don't need that much. Sorry, you don't. Number 3, stupidity. What that means is you're sick. You feel sick. You got a sore throat. You got a cough, and you go to the movies, or you go to a business luncheon, or you go to a church function, or you go out in public anywhere to a mall and decide to go shop for some shoes. You know, that's stupid. That is willfully potentially infecting other people. That is causing huge problems right now, not just here in the States, but all over the world. That's just dumb, people. If you're not feeling well, stay home. And that should go regardless of whether there's a pandemic or not, because it's not about you in that case. What if you get people sick? I mean, do you want to be responsible for getting someone sick? You know, it doesn't make any sense. That's stupid. Number 2, uncleanliness. So this hurts yourself. I shouldn't need to explain that, but in case I do, being dirty spreads germs. Not having clean hands, not having clean face, not having clean teeth, or anything else spreads germs. It invites infection and bacteria and everything else. It keeps your body busy so that it can't fight other infections like foreign invaders such as a virus. And furthermore, you're spreading that junk, those germs, everything else, wherever you go. So say you go to the bathroom and don't wash your hands. You're now spreading what's on your junk everywhere that you touch because you touched it. Speaking specifically for dudes right now. For the ladies, it's a little different. But still, you're still spreading stuff if you don't wash your hands after you go to the bathroom. You can say that for anybody. And then number 1, ignorance. Ignorance is the enemy of perspective and education. If you're just too lazy to understand or look up what coronavirus is doing to the world right now, or maybe you think, I'm not sick. I can go out in the world. I can do what I need. I'm not going to let no virus keep me down. That's not manly. That's actually stupid. Because what you're doing there is you're risking not only your life, but the lives of others as well. Because you could infect someone who lives with their parents or who deals with older folks, or not even talking about older folks, anyone with an immunodeficiency at all. That includes asthma, that includes diabetes, that includes a whole host of other symptoms out there of people. And there are a lot of people out there with these things. And you could be, just because you are trying to be a big, brave boy or girl, and you feel like, I'm not sick. I can go out in the world and do things. You're wrong. That's not manly or womanly, or that's not hardcore. That's dumb. It's ignorant. And you should educate yourself as to why it's important that you stay alone and stay away from people and keep yourself isolated right now. And the fact of the matter is, you're only going to be isolated for 1, maybe 2 weeks. And I know that's tough. It seems like a long time, but isn't 2 weeks of isolation better than, and I don't mean like complete isolation. We're not talking solitary confinement in jail. We're talking about only going out if you need to, going to the place that you get some food, whatever you need to do. If you need to get it, ordered online and go pick it up. I mean, that's no brainer on this one. Just don't interact with other people for a while. Again, 2 weeks, maybe, a month seems long to me, but you know what? The longer we don't do it, the longer it'll take for people to get cured, because there's a line. You'll see it in one of the links. There's a line there of people who are getting infected and people who are being cured, and we need to lower the infected line and raise the cured line until we can get out in public again and not have to worry about this anymore. So it's a matter of sacrificing yourself for about, maybe 1 to 2 weeks, hopefully not that long, maybe, but maybe longer, in order to nip this thing in the bud, get it under control, and then you can go and proceed and do your normal life after they get this virus under control. But they can't do that with idiots like you running out there trying to be brave or trying to show you got balls when it's not ballsy, it's stupid, flat out. All right, I'll get off my soapbox on that. Let's get on my helpful soapbox. 5 things that can help people. Number 5, keep visitors to a minimum, if at all. Because again, the more you interact with other people, the more at risk you are for spreading the virus or receiving the virus and then spreading it to other people. So this thing is highly contagious. It's highly infective. And while it's not deadly to everybody, it's deadly to enough people that it's really not smart, unless you've been tested. Even if you have been tested, stay home for now. But anyway, if you don't know if someone has the virus or not, I wouldn't invite them over. There's no point in risking it. Why? You can talk to them on the phone. You can FaceTime. You can do all those things without having to have them come over. Chill out on that. Again, a couple of weeks. It's not that large of an ask for the betterment of humankind, right? If you think about it that way, isn't it kind of easy? Number 4, eat healthy. It's been shown scientifically that if you eat healthy foods, you're less likely to get not less likely to get a virus, but you're more likely to be able to fight off that virus quicker. Your immune system raises, your metabolism raises, your body is able to function better. And eating unhealthy foods all the time slows your body down, slows everything down. It's just not good for you. In general, you should eat healthy, but try in this period of time to eat a little bit healthier. Include a serving of vegetables, once a day. It'll make a pretty big difference. Trust me on that. Number 3, keep your house clean, especially kitchens and bathrooms, hard surfaces. That's where the virus can live for longer than, say, a carpet or something like that. But it's not that hard to wipe down stuff. In fact, you really only have to wipe down maybe once a week, as long as you're, not going outside. So think about it. If you wipe down your entire house one day and then you're there and you don't leave, why do you need to wipe things down? Where have you been? Where have you gone? What's, nothing. The virus isn't going to, spawn on its own inside your body. That is perfectly acceptable to do it just one time. And then the next week, do it again. Or if you want to do more than that, it's not going to hurt anything to do it more. But, just be smart about that, right? If you go outside and you go do something, come back in, wash your hands. Whatever you touched, wipe it down. Wet wipes are a genius invention. I wish I would have been on that when I hit the ground floor, but they're a genius invention that can kill the virus or anything else that's on there. Just takes 2 seconds. Just do it. Number 2, keep your public interactions to a minimum. That means if you have to go to the store to get food because you're just completely out, go to the store, get what you need, and then get the heck out of there. Or like I said earlier, order online, have the person meet you at the front, get your crap, and then get out of there. Okay? And then, of course, wash your hands, all that other stuff. You can order stuff from Amazon or whomever, have them delivered to your door. Get the box, take everything out of the box, wash your hands, whatever. However detailed you want to be on that is your call. But again, stay clean, keep your public interactions to a minimum. Don't go to the movies. Don't go to the latest rock concert. Don't go to the sporting event. They're all canceled anyway. Just don't go out. Stay inside. Again, it's not for your sake. If you're not sick, it's not for your sake. It's for the person next to you. It's for their sake. Because you don't want to be the one who gets them sick, who potentially gets someone else sick, who could kill someone. You don't want to be that person. You don't. And number 1, wash your hands. And stay clean in general. Washing your hands should be ingrained in your brain at this point to just wash your hands after you do stuff. But I get that a lot of people don't do it. I didn't do it for a long period of time. I do it now. But especially after having a kid, just wash your hands. Go to the bathroom, wash your hands. Touch raw chicken, wash your hands. Go outside, touch your car, do whatever. Wash your hands. Your hands are the things that touch everything around you. You use them all day, every day to touch a billion different things, including your own body. Wash your hands. Keep them clean. That's the foundation for keeping things clean. If your hands are clean, you will touch. What am I trying to say? If your hands are clean, you won't infect anything else around you. And you can touch your face and all kinds of other stuff, and it's not really that big a deal. Now, I know they say don't touch your face and nose and all that other jazz, but if you're not infected, go ahead and do those things, but only if your hands are clean. Got me? Easy enough. 5 things that hurt, 5 things that help, 5 links below in the description that will help you educate yourself on the coronavirus, educate yourself on what you can do to help. It's time to do this now. It's time to get started with this. We're way behind the curve. Should have been doing this a long time ago, but hey, better late than never. Let's start now. And that is all you need. Thanks.